I lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused way of eating, and here's what I ate today.
Hello, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day out here. You know, it's funny. I will walk at work, and this is awful, awful, awful. I should not admit this out loud, but I will walk at work, but I won't go home and strap up the dogs and go for a walk. I feel pretty bad about that. Obviously not bad enough that I do it, but I think it's because I take such a short walk. And it's like, and I know they can't go very far. Well, Sammy can't go very far anymore. So it's like, I'm like, and it's kind of chilly today, though. It's beautiful sunshine. Look up there, the sun is shining. It's so beautiful. When I was a kid, they used to tell us, don't stare at the sun or you'll go blind. Well, I'm paying for my attitude because, you know, I have bad eyes. I don't know if that's really what made them. I'm going to give you an update on the nails. I looked today and looks like it was 9 days ago. So I think I did it on my Sunday. So, because I actually looked at when the video came out. So it was 9 days ago. They're still hanging in there. These are all doing pretty good. None of these, my left hand had not lifted at all. Now this pointer finger, if you remember, this one popped off and this one popped off. So I am so hard on nails. I still use the tips of my fingers. I grab stuff. But hang on, this pointer finger is lifted big time. Like if I catch it on anything, it's going to go flying. So anyway, so I'm just going to leave it on and try to leave it on. Of course, you know me, I might get anxious and chew it off. But anyway, but the right hand, all the others feel... There's a couple that feel a little loose, but nothing like my pointer finger. But I'm going to try to hold off. And then Saturday, put on a new set because I got some Halloween ones. So I think that'll be fun. So anyway, so that's an update on my nails. Okay, it's chilly enough that we are turning around. We only walk. Nope. We're going to make it at least to the second flagpole or to, this thing. Anyway, so... What else do I know? Oh, I'm excited for lunch. Today's Tuesday, so I got my Southwestern bowl. You all know I love my Southwestern bowl. It's my favorite. It's so filling. Oh. And I think, now I'm not sure. I got to look at my refrigerator, but I think I have the last of my trip food, the last of the stuff Mom sent home with me. I think I've got the last of that today. With my Southwestern bowl, I brought my the last package of the Quest chips. So I have the last one of those today. So I think that might be the end of that. We'll have to see. I'll kind of go through my refrigerator. My sister's so funny. She was at my house on Friday, and then I went grocery shopping on Saturday. So she brought some of her snacks and stuff on Friday and put them in my refrigerator. So Saturday morning, I got up and went to Walmart and, I chopped up my veggies and stuff before they came. Well, anyway, she goes like, oh my gosh, I could tell you went shopping. So anyway, I had my groceries in my refrigerator, and she was like, there's not much room in here. So that's what I know. Anything else? No, I think that's it. So anyway, you are officially updated, and we got our taco bowl. And like I said, I think I have my last of the non-traditional Terri foods. So anyway, all right. Well, I love you people, and I'll see you in a little. What time is it right now? It's 10:07. My stomach's already... Oh, I know. I ain't drank my water yet. Ooh, I'm going to let you go because I've been sipping on my coffee, and then I add water to that to kind of dilute it. So I drink it about halfway, then I fill it up with water, drink it halfway, and fill it up with water. So in essence, I'm getting that amount of caffeine and that amount of water to replace it. But the problem is, I also need to go in and drink my water, because they say when you drink caffeine, whatever amount of caffeine you drink, you need to replace it with water on top of your regular amount of water that you shouldn't eat. Now I don't know drink. I don't know what's real and what's not. But anyway, so that's what I know. I know I need to get inside and drink my water. Okay, bye. Howdy ho. Anybody ever? I know. Has anybody watched South Park? That's the Mr. Hanky. I'm 53 years old and I'm about to say this. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. He loves me and he loves you. I know. Oh, dang, I forgot I got spoons in here. I'm going to have to keep my... I put notes in my lunch bag to tell me when to bring something. So I'm going to have my eating spoon. And when we're done, I'll put it down in here. What's this say? I have another note. Oh, yeah. I guess I wrote a check at some point and forgot to put another blank one in my wallet. When I was a kid, my dad got to carry one check. And when he would spend it, he could get another one. But Mom carried the checkbook, but Dad got to carry one check for in case of emergencies and whatnot. So, what have we got? I done told you we got the taco bowl. You know it's my favorite. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyway, so we got taco bowl. What it actually is, instead of ground... hang on. Instead of ground beef, it's a couple burgers. I had 2 of the 93% ground beef burgers. I think they are. Anyway, whatever they are, they're burgers. And 2 of them. And I cut them into bite sizes so that I could eat them better. Hang on just a second. I told y'all I should have just brought one burger. I told you I'm trying to eat up all my stuff out of the house. That's like from my work trip and from Mom. So I got this taco bowl and these. So what I'll probably do is when I get inside, I'll crunch those chips up and put them in here. So that's why I said I should have just used one burger instead too. So what's new? Are you behaving? Are you being good? I'm so being good. But I ain't never behaving. What do I know? Oh, I'm not going to pop it open, but I brought a creamy root beer Zevia. Yes, I am going to pop it open. When I do it, I kind of stick the fat of the side of my finger under that little jobber. Come on. Now. Nectar of the Gods. I don't remember what the movie... I don't even think I ever saw the movie, but that was just something my parents used to say all the time. We'd hold hands and pray around the table. And then afterwards, they would kiss, our hand. And my dad would say, Nectar of the Gods. I don't know. Anyway, so we'd say, Necty Nods, because we couldn't say it. But anyway, I'm watching our safety people out here checking some stuff. Doing like a safety inspection on some stuff. Anyway, well, I've had a good day. Today's Tuesday. So, let's see. So, tomorrow is my Allie appointment. My therapist, Allie. So, I'll see her tomorrow. And then Thursday is Sammy's appointment. And then Suzanne's out today, tomorrow, and Thursday. She's doing clinicals for school. And so I'll get to see her on Friday. It's always, whenever you've got people that you work with and that you enjoy spending time with, and it's always kind of like sad when you walk by their door and their door is closed and it says ETO or the room is dark. It's like, not boo-hoo sad, but it's like, because I can't tell you how many times I run out of my office and run around the corner and I'm like, oh, she's not home. So, anyway, I guess that's all I really know today. So, we'll see what we know later. All right, bye. Let me tell you what song is in my head. It was popped in there yesterday afternoon. So, I didn't have kids, but I used to do, private duty nursing with this little boy. And in the mornings, he always wanted to watch the Disney Channel. And they had that song, hot hot diggity dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, hot dog. I don't know. Anyway, remember how earlier we were talking? I know, you guys know I'm such a knucklehead. Let's see if I can make it without getting ran over. Oh, it's a race. Okay, thank you. Anyway, we were talking earlier about my nails. Well, hey, there you go. And there you go. Well, I was sitting there and I was stressing about something I was working on. And I don't remember which one popped off. So I was like, well, I can't just have one nail hanging off. So, while I was working on the thing I was working on, I have 3 pair of tweezers in my drawer, and I pulled them out and I kind of worked it around the back just underneath the back of each of my nail. And then I got some hot soapy water in a cup. And while I used my right hand to do my clicking and typing, I had my left hand soaking in it. And then I pulled it out, kind of wiped it off on my britches, and then started chewing, and they all come off. Then I switched over to my left hand and soaked my right hand. And then I soaked my right hand. It only took a couple minutes. That's why it was not like it had to soak for like hours. So I let this hand soak in some warm soapy water in a cup. And then I chewed those off. So you guys know I ain't got a lick of sense. But I can't help it. That's why it's hard for me to wear nails and paint my nails. Let me tell y'all something. We need to have a discussion about this sometime. But Carm Flabbit, when you have used food your whole life to self-soothe, you don't know how many issues you really have until you lose some weight and you can't self-soothe with food. It's just amazing how many issues kind of come to surface. Like I'm a lot more anxious. I'm anxious. And so in the past, I would just go grab a donut or grab a ding dong, whatever I could find or whatever I had. I'd just go eat and that would help me feel better. And then, or if I was if I was anxious or worried about something, I'd just go eat. Or if I was sad, I'd just go eat. And before I started the weight loss journey, I painted my nails every 2 weeks. I used the gel polish and they stayed on and it was great. 2 weeks. But this was 9 days, y'all. 9 days. I couldn't leave them alone for 9 days. And so I'm a cuticle chewer now. And I used to not do all that and stuff. So it's just like now, some of your true colors come to issue. You just find out just how messed up you really are when you can't go shovel food every time you feel uncomfortable. But I did see that. I saw a TikTok about that. It said the problem with people today, including myself, is this windy. Sorry if you're having trouble hearing me. But people today were no longer really able to go with and handle feeling uncomfortable. So like, I couldn't handle my anxious feelings, so I chewed off my nails. Can't handle, worrying about, or can't handle being lonely, so we would eat. You know what I mean? So we kind of developed these habits of, man, I hope y'all can hear me. We developed these coping mechanisms. Good golly, Miss Molly. I feel like Auntie M, we're going to go, woo, woo. We're being pulled up in a tornado. Anyway, I'm just saying, until you start really losing weight, you don't really notice how messed up you really are. So I'm going to let you people go. It's not this pole, it's the next pole. It's going to knock this phone out of my hand. This is the face of a girl, Callie. This is the face of a girl who likes to bark until about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then she decides to go to bed. So it makes mom makes me sleepy. She just barks, and I'll say, Callie, stop it. And she won't listen. And so I have to get up and let her out. About 3 or 4 times between the time we turn the lights out. And then, but by midnight, 1 o'clock, she's done. She's a hot mess. But I love her, sweet little ghost face girl. He's a good girl. And there's this sweet boy. He hasn't coughed since I've been home yet. So we'll see. That's my boy. And then there's the baby. I know. He's not the baby. He's a big boy. He's a big boy now. He's a big dog. He does big dog stuff. Get that eye boogie off there. All right, now it's time to eat. Look at them faces. Yeah, so I may have already told you on the walk, but Dad, oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? What did I do? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I may have already told you on the walk, but Dadgum Callie, she just barked. And I'm like, no, it's time for bed. Lay down. She bark. I'm like, grr. So I let her out. I'm like, well, what if she does have to go potty and I'm just being a mean mom? And she stands outside, bark. So I've got some microwaved rutabaga and onions. And I don't know if I told you or not, but this weekend I bought some, it's that blend. It's ground beef and ground pork. And I made 3 burger patties out of it. So I went ahead and figured I'd eat that tonight. So, I should have had it tomorrow. That's all right. Anyway, so I'm having that. So beef pork patty, 1 egg, rutabaga, and onions. I'm telling you, I just get all kinds of weirdness. But I think this is going to be hot, and I think I'm going to have to spit it out. But it's got Greek seasoning and salt on it. This, I have one of my packages of one of the Great Value flavor enhancer, the powder kind, along with some of my homemade electrolytes. You ain't got to, but I make my own electrolytes, and I got some videos in the description of my video, so don't forget, check out the description of my video. Tonight, this is the last one that has a label. This weekend I was lazy and I didn't label the ones I made. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 of them in there. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm not going to know after tonight what they are. But this one, I know it's maple and pecan sticky bun. I'm super excited that my it's time for order of those. Something I found, because y'all know I have I'm giving a plug. Yes, I am. Y'all know I have a link down the description of my video. And if you order keto chow, you get 10% off your order, and I get a little 10% kickback. But what I was going to say is the drawback of ordering the big bags is it's 21 meals. And I like to keep my price the same. So when I order a big bag, I have to get less of the individual packets. And so it's not like a negative thing, but then I don't, like right now, I don't have any of the little packets. I don't have any of the single serving packets because I have ordered all the big ones. So I have pistachio big. I have chocolate peanut butter big. Oh! And then the 2 that I have so much fun with for trips and weekend, a maple waffle big, and I have a pecan sticky bun big. I have extra of those 2 because they're fall flavors. So if you happen to go to the description of my video and click on the link, you don't have to have a code, just the link goes straight to my thing. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be shipping out. I don't know what day it ships out, but I'm ready for some more flavors. So next weekend, I'll have some more flavors. Well, that's all I know. Oh, yeah. So that's all I know. I love you people, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Don't forget that. Even when you're having a bad day, if you're going through stuff and you're saying not nice things, and you're doing not nice things, Jesus still loves you, and I still love you. And if you ever want to talk about Jesus or need to know more about Jesus, I don't have all the answers, but you could always email me because that's in the description of my videos too. You can email me, give me time to answer. I'm a one-woman show.
I ain't got nobody helping with the comments or helping with email. So if you do send me an email, or if you message me, some people have messaged me on the Facebook and they message me on the Instagram. I forget about Instagram, so don't get offended if I don't go on there for like a month. That's happened before. I just don't think about it. I go on the TikTok. I watch TikTok instead of the reels on Instagram. But anyway, but yeah, you can email me. I'm just going to be really slow at getting back, so don't get offended. If you're easily offended, don't email me. All right, but anyway, I love you and Jesus loves you, so have a blessed day.